Hello, what's up? We are here today with the same thing I always do. Yippee. It seems like I got my trophy points for the last campaign, and I think this is the first trophy 5 I've ever gotten. Also, it kind of says that it's the only trophy 5 I've ever gotten, so that's neat. Um, yeah. I don't think I've like ranked up enough. Like I'm definitely not gold 1 again or whatever it was, gold 3. Gold 1, gold 3, I forgot which way it goes, up or down. I'm not even necessarily trying to get back to that point, but it would be cool to at least rank up a little more again. I've not played since my stream yesterday, so not even like playing a little bit today. I haven't played anything today. Um, so we're in the same spot we were yesterday. I did play Lethal Company today and I did not stream it. I meant to, I wanted to, but I joined in a little late, so I just didn't. So, oh well. Maybe next time, who knows. Anyway, we play the video game today. And we try to improve some more. Lingo got the world record here, and I think Bank also improved their record. Because I don't remember there being a 110 yesterday. I could be wrong though. Also, I don't think Ryu Hacks was on the leaderboard this or yesterday. So we're seeing some movement. We're seeing some activity in the top 5, which is always fun to look at as I'm struggling to... Okay. Music too loud. YouTube, listening to music on YouTube is annoying. I wish listening to music on YouTube was better. But nowadays there's also the problem where if I wanted to look up like a lo-fi playlist or something just for like stream background music or something like that, I don't know what is AI garbage and what is real. So obviously I could just find like a lo-fi mix that was made like a couple years ago and assume that it's not AI. But you still have to like dig through the cesspit of AI garbage, unfortunately. Oh, my hand slipped. I haven't played all day, so I have to like warm up, and playing these maps to warm up is probably not the best idea. I actually should go back, continue going back through these other maps for a little bit and improving. I kind of want to do that, honestly. I don't remember what any of these maps are, though. I know this is desert. This is full speed. This was tech. This was sausage tech. This was the grass reactor. The whole red series is stuff I don't want to play, which is so cool. Let's play dirt. Let's play a little dirt. Because I probably like almost one-shot this map and then went next. Yeah, I have 3 minutes on this map. So not one shot, but I did not spend a whole lot of time on it. I don't remember the turns. I don't remember the maps. That did not feel good. And it was also behind my PB, so clearly it wasn't good. I could also just watch the record. It's not like I'm against that. I watched the records on the black maps. So it's probably smart if I watch them here. Oh, right, you need to be on the right there. Forgot about that. Yeah, I have to watch the record. I don't remember the map at all. If there are, like, no slides and slide cancels, I will not be playing this map very much. I don't think. Oh, there's one. Almost hit the edge there, or the corner. Full outside, obviously. Far left to far right for air time. They actually land super clean there. Full outside dirt. Okay, there's one, like, snap. One no slide here. But you probably don't need to do it. It doesn't even look that... It's not even really, I don't know. It doesn't look like it's worth it for me personally. With me doing the turn like that. Okay, now the music's too quiet. Oh, it's a Pokemon Sun and Moon song. That's why I didn't know what it was. I was like, this is a Pokemon playlist. Yeah, I feel like that no slide is not worth my time. I clipped the wall, apparently. I have no speed. Hold the gear. I need to stop streaming the moment after I eat food. Because then my throat's all fucked up. Some fucked up gears in that part. Not landing smooth because I don't have the speed. Yeah. Dirt is really not for me. Last season there were so many dirt maps and I played like all of them, at least a little bit, and it really didn't teach me anything other than no slide, no slide, no slide, no slide. How do I... Oh, now I have fourth gear here. I was not in fourth gear the other times. But I'm gonna drop it here because I didn't have the line. No speed. Really hard map to get clean. I turned on an outline on my model. I don't know if it looks good on the with the game in the background. When it's like a solid color background, it looks actually really nice. But I don't know if it looks good with the game in the background. And I have OBS in studio mode, and OBS is on my vertical monitor. So I can't see my stream preview at all. It's so tiny. And that was almost good if I didn't crash the end. Okay, I need to learn how to hold fourth there, because that seems pretty important. Holding fourth through the whole freewheel. It's really easy to drop it though after the reset, because it's in the turn. Yeah. That's very tricky. There, I held it and then lost it later. But I can't sacrifice my like line and go like super wide to save the gear, because then what just happened will happen every time. Hold the gear. No, the left turn. I hold it on after the freewheel stops, But then the left turn, if I have the wrong setup for it, I can't make the turn without dropping it. I think it's better to just drop it early at that point if I can't get it through the whole section. It's way better to drop it early then. Not ideal, obviously. But I drop it here. And then just works out way better. Actually kind of surprised it dropped there. You need the fourth gear though to get that jump smooth with the left-right maneuver thing. For the reduced air, you need the fourth gear and this a little bit of extra speed. Outside dirt is so annoying. You either have perfect line or you don't have a run. I'm already thinking this map is not for me. I knew that already, but I liked the dirt maps last season more than this one. Overall, they feel kind of the same. Like, it's probably the same mapper, I'd imagine. But they do feel very similar. Like, all of the dirt maps last season all kind of felt like the same map. And this kind of feels exactly like those maps. I mean, you could probably argue that every map that uses a lot of outside dirt and like holding a gear through a hard turn, all those maps are the exact same. You could argue that. I don't know if I'd agree 100%, but I don't know. And I wish I was streaming the Lethal Company today, though. There were some pretty funny moments. There's a PB. Not bad. I will take that for now. We could play the Bob. Said me never. I mean, it's not full Bob, so maybe it's like a little bit enjoyable. I don't remember any of this. What the hell? Oh, I'm pretty sure I one-shot this map, that's why. I have a minute on it. Because Nadeo Bob maps are always free AT. It's one of the styles that they can't drive a good AT on. Or else people will be mad. I wonder how you do that without losing time. Because, like, I'm getting 0.2 in the start from my PB, from my discovery. Then this turn, I'm losing all of it. God damn. Oh, I have icy tires, so I can't bug slide. I want to watch the record. Inside. There's a little bit of a no slide at the end of it. I don't... This part's confusing to me, but okay. Okay. Did I absorb any of that? No. But... We can just pretend. I am bad. That bob is really weird, because you can't really steer with it, or else you aren't in it. I'm minus 20 speed, so like my exit here, I have no speed for it. That's why they do that no slide here. Obviously you don't drop the gear, but they want the exit speed because it's kind of really important. Like, you want to go pretty inside on the turn, but you need a little bit of exit speed. They do some weird shit by, like, in the reactor. This playlist has Mystery Dungeon music in it. Let's fucking go. Nice 300ths. This map is very weird to drive. But even like the slightest little bit more exit speed in the first couple parts save you entirely. Like, it's very important to have some exit speed. But I'm still really slow. I've 5 minutes on the map, so I'm not expecting to be like top 300 or something on it, but you know, it's still really slow. I have 4 less speed. And I have 4 less speed, but I'm 0.1 ahead. But that 0.1 is gone already. Steering with that first bob is very difficult. It almost feels like you don't want to. I meant to click Hobbit, but Juju Master is also fine. I think I switched to Hobbit. Do they steer with this bob? It's so difficult to. They're like soft steering it. They went from like 0 to like 60, which I can't really do. But yeah, I can't just AK4 hold right like I would on any other bob. I kind of have to like maybe AK2, 3. I mean, there's 4 speed, but oof. Yeah, I think AK3 works very well there. If I have the right approach, which I mostly don't have. But minus 40. Well, you love to see that on your split speeds. I think for now, like a sub 34 I'd be fine with. But like a 33 mid would be ideal for me, if not better. I'm really bad at the start. That part is also really awkward. There we go. That's not bad. What else is there? We could play the rally car map, although I'm not a huge fan of it. Like I said yesterday, I think this map would be better if it was full rally and not car switch. Like, not mixed car at all, and it was just rally only. Like, the other two maps are full snow and full desert. The snow car map, you do like the first straight and left turn in the stadium car, and then it's snow car. The entire rest of it. But this, I actually have to think about my action keys and stuff like that, so it's less fun for me. And apparently my PB gets it really bad in the middle. When's the rally car? Here it is. Not a good run. But I don't know how my PB did it so badly. Or my Discovery run did it so badly. Oh, I also lost a lot of time just then in my start. Which I noticed, I just continued with that with it anyway though. Damn, there's like 0.3 there. At least. Not more. Obviously, if I could smooth steer, that would be even more, but... I feel like I'm doing the ending completely wrong. Let's watch Giuliano. Who is a keyboard player, so this isn't too bad to watch. Ooh, interesting setup there to not have to take the... I already forgot. Or not have to drift too much on that first drift. Very inside here. He's pretty much just AK2 tapping in the rally car, which is exactly what you're kind of supposed to do. So the only thing is I'm like brake tapping that left turn there before the car switch because I'm afraid of the wall. God, I have coffee that I made earlier that's just been on my desk all day. It's cold now, but it's still here. And I forgot I don't know why I did this. Because I didn't taste it until just now when I'm at like the bottom of the cup. I put like a very small amount of cayenne pepper in my coffee. And then I didn't taste it at all until just now. Like it didn't like mix into it. It's just like at the bottom. So I just took a sip of my coffee and it like hurt. Not hurt, but it like suddenly tasted very different. But it honestly wasn't too bad. But probably not worth doing if it's not going to mix into the coffee and it's just going to sit at the bottom of the cup. I thought it would have been interesting. And I'm sure there are better ways to make like a spicy coffee. I'm sure people have done it. I'm just experimenting, man. I'm somewhat of a scientist. Not. I still have not played the new Tomodachi Life. As I said, I bought it and I have it downloaded. I watched a little bit of, or no, I watched the VOD of Germa playing it. Uh, which I don't think he's streamed yet, like more of it. So I think it's Germa played it, and I watched that, and I don't know. When I see a game like that, I'm like, should I really stream it? This seems like it would be such a play on my own time and like not have it be a stream thing. But I do that with like every game I play, and I can't keep doing that with every game I play. You know, like Pokopia, I streamed once and then I played it on my own, and now I'm like almost done with the game, but I am still taking it very slowly. But I don't know, it just seems like a like for me personally, it wouldn't be the most exciting stream game. Not that it needs to be. I just don't think I'm like funny enough to make it enjoyable to watch. And the game, while the game itself is funny, I don't know, I feel like I would just be really awkward. Which is maybe why I should stream it even more. If you think about it. Maybe it being really strange and awkward would be funny in itself, but also probably not. Why is there a Jubilife City redone, like new version in Pokemon X and Y? I don't remember this. What the hell? I didn't know that. When is that in Pokemon X and Y? I need to do the Giuliano setup for that drift. I say the Giuliano setup, but for all I know, no, he wasn't the one who found it. I don't know. Maybe he was. Probably not, though. Maybe. Who knows? It's just the wider setup to not drift it as much, but I keep taking it very tight and drifting way more and having no exit speed. Like they go like out here and do like a smaller drift. and way more exit speed. That turn is hard. Trying to hold the gear. $36.0 copium. I feel like I should be able to drive like a 35 mid. Maybe a 0.7. The way the stadium car grips the sand there throws me off every time. Like, it's not dirt. It's not anywhere near the same as how the car works on dirt. It feels like if you put like wood and dirt together. Almost. Or like tarmac grip, but like dirt. Like if dirt and tarmac were like put together, maybe, not wood. That's what that beach sand, because it's not penalty sand. It's not the normal sand. It's like new sand with different physics. That drift is way longer than it feels like it should be. Man, every time I hear Pokemon Mystery Dungeon 2 music, it makes me want to play it again. But then whenever I try to, I get to beating Drowsy and then never playing it again. Which sucks because it's like one of my favorite games of all time. But whenever I've tried to play it on emulator, I just can't. I hope they put it on the Switch. I might be able to play it through if they put it on the Switch. I mean, they made remaster of Red and Blue Rescue Team, so maybe there's a remaster of PMD2 that'll come out in 10 years. Opium. But I don't want a remaster. I want to just play the original game. Because, like, in the remaster of Red and Blue Rescue Team, I'm pretty sure they did change things. Like, they added stuff, I think. Maybe they didn't, but I feel like they did. Kind of like how in the Diamond and Pearl remakes, they added fairy typing and, like, all the new stuff. Which is cringe. We hate fairies, get them out of here. Except keep Tinkaton, just make it pure steel. Just because Tinkaton's cool. You can get rid of all the others. Make it steel fighting. Or something. Lucario 2. I'm slow. I'm really bad at this. I think I'm warmed up though now. I keep whacking my mic. Stop whacking the mic, idiot. What map do I want to play? I feel like I should play South Korea or Canada or Hungary, but not Australia or Germany right now. Let's go South Korea. Why doesn't I keep... I don't know how to fix this. My Discord doesn't display that I'm live streaming with like the purple dot, and like it doesn't say that. It just says I'm playing Trackmania. And I don't know why it doesn't. Because my Twitch is connected to my Discord. Oh, it doesn't even let me go into my connections tab with streamer mode enabled. Huh, whatever. Not that that matters like at all, but I don't know. It used to say that I was streaming when like Discord used to display it, and now it doesn't display it at all. I don't remember anything that I might have learned yesterday, so we're back to not knowing the map at all. For the most part. That is most definitely not the way you do that turn. Ow. Oh, I forgot about that. And that. Somehow survives. Oh, I did that whole section really bad though. My end is so awful. Holy. Not even just the identity, like going up to the end. I'm really slow. God damn. But I fuck up the identity in my PB, so there's a small PB with worse end splits, but that's probably for the best. That was bad. Maybe it wasn't bad. Forgot about it again. That turn is so much longer than I thought. Oh yeah, I can't get that little bit of airtime there. Too much speed lost. Drift more than you think you need to. Okay. But not too much more. Just a little bit more. You normally would not want to hit the penalty there. I suck at this end, dude. I'm so bad at this. Fuck. And I hit the checkpoint after wall clipping. Why did I have so much speed? I got too good of a zoop for the first part of the identity. I need the good zoop on the last one. Oh, I don't remember if that was the PB with the flip in the... on the last part of the identity that I did. I think it might have been. I don't remember if I improved yesterday on stream. I think I did. It wasn't then. 07 to that flip though. It was cool. Maybe I'll do it again on purpose. I don't want to overdrift that first drift, and now I'm just throwing it completely. Because I'm trying not to overdrift. No. I was trying to burn in a little early. Oh. That part's scary, like, every time. Aw, it jumped too much. awful. What if I just NASCAR this turn? Only point 16 behind. The NASCAR, the actual like NASCAR map this season is not full NASCAR. There is like one slide on it. So it's technically not NASCAR. So technically I should hunt it. No. Technically it's Speed Tech. But I'm pretty sure it's not even like a slide you press brake for. You literally just like use the elevation change to get into a slide and then hold it. So I guess an auto slide is how that would be categorized. I'm so good at this. I'm so good at it, man. I'm so talented and awesome. Why do I keep going into the penalty there? I did the flip. Not in the same spot, but I did it. I still PB'd. I was potentially on AT pace there if I didn't do that. Because I had like, what, like minus 1.2 or something? And then I can't do the identity because I'm not able to do so. I have no excuse to why I should be tired. I woke up at like quarter to 4 p.m. today. I have no reason to be tired. I accidentally was up until like 6 a.m. this morning, and a lot of the time I'm like aware of it and like don't care, but this time I was like genuinely like really annoyed because I did not mean to stay up that late. It does kind of suck not having anything to like keep you on a consistent schedule with things like that. Which is why I for like the longest time have wanted to stream consistently at the same time most days of the week. But the problem is I don't play any interesting video games. And I don't want to play this every day. So I don't know what to stream otherwise. I'm not gonna get into this again though. I went over this like last stream. My personal like feelings about certain games being streamed and others not, kind of thing. I just don't play games other than this and WoW. I've never been a like new game release kind of person. Or like a flavor of the month kind of person playing just like whatever everyone else is playing. The only time that was the case was like when Lethal came out and everyone was playing Lethal Company. Obviously, that's different because that's like a group thing that like friends are also a part of. But, like, name any other like big game release that has happened like ever. I have never cared about it. I don't care. I have no interest in most things. I don't know. Other than like Pokemon games, I was never really a big like single player game player or like RPG kind of thing other than Pokemon. I guess the only other time a huge popular like game release happened that I did actually like play when it was like pretty popular was Baldur's Gate 3. But that was like the first and like only time I like ever did that. And that game was fun, but also I probably would never play it ever again. Who knows, maybe in like 20 years I will, but I don't see myself playing it ever again in anywhere near in the near future or distant future. Too long. essentially all my time gain in this map is on the ending, at least for the AT. If I wanted anything better, obviously I would need to improve elsewhere quite a lot. But I'm pretty sure the AT, I'm sure that the AT is entirely in the ending for me because I lose so much in the ending. I lose probably like 2 or 3 seconds in the ending in my current PB. Maybe. I have to focus too much on this. I feel bad not talking, but I can't talk while I'm playing this shit. This run is awful. Why did my car stop rotating? Ow. No, the music's ending soon. Shit. So slow. Oh my god. I mean, it was still bad, but little better. 699. Yeah, that felt a lot slower. Oh well. What was that? Hmm. Why am I so slow there now? What the hell? Suddenly, I'm so slow in that, like, middle part. And my alignment there is awful. Fuck. No speed. As long as I don't completely fumble the identity and I get that middle part not like 0.5 slower than I should be, AT is free. But that's asking a lot from me. So maybe it's not free. Being 0.2 behind in the start is also not very good, but I don't know how much I should be dwelling on my splits. Not all of them, at least. Or most of them. That was not good. And I'm 0.6 behind. It's that over angle in the ice part you're not really supposed to over angle. You're supposed to kind of 90 degree it. But I'm like hard over angling it for some reason now. Even though I wasn't doing that before. I gain it back, but I kind of want to have that time, you know? How did I not crash? I thought I hit the wall. Could have sworn I hit the wall there. Yeah, like even if I don't swing as inside, as long as I'm not over angling this, I have so much more speed out of it. But I'm still really behind my best runs, which is concerning. Like there I didn't over angle, but I also kind of under angled a little bit. It didn't look like I under angled, but I kind of felt like I did. I think I'm doing this weird thing where I'm tapping brake before the jump, and it's over angling me just slightly, and I'm losing a bunch of speed from it. I'm just trying to set up. I don't want to, because I don't want to swing so far outside on it that I'm losing time just from being so far away, you know? Because my line's bad before it. Way too early on the drift. How did I not touch the wall with my back tire? Like, I'm trying to turn in to the right there more, but I also don't want to crash. Yeah. Then I also can't crash the outside. You know? Ah. Also, I kind of learned from the last couple runs that you can hold right way more in that grass turn just then than it kind of feels like, and you don't immediately drop the gear, which is, it feels like the moment you even slightly over angle, your gear is gonna die, but it kind of doesn't. Nice. Maybe I go to a different map for a little, but I also feel like I'm one good run off of AT here, despite being point or an entire second off, pretty much. I feel like I'm one decent run with a completely, like, just not scuffed but not amazing identity, and I can have it. Oh, that's a little slide I did after. Not good. Fuck you. I want to see Copium. Oh, I held the gear the whole time, too. That's the first time I did that. Okay, that part was awful, though, because I had way too much speed into it. Fuck it. We see anyway. Okay, that was really bad. Oh, wait, I'll go for the flip identity again. No. I can't even reach the reactor the way I need to. Maybe like that. Someone's gonna find some way to make that viable. Not, but it would be cool if they did. How do you not hit the corner? I want to not crash here, man. It's like the most annoying spot on the map to crash. I still haven't updated Mania Exchange random map picker. Fine. Just update, man. I'm tired of it notifying me. Holy ass. Stop doing that. That could have been AT, but then my car just decides it's not gonna like do what I want it to do and it's gonna crash into the wall. Stop doing that, man. I really don't understand the identity at all. I'm just kind of doing it and hoping it works. I don't really know if there's a way I should be setting this up that's like consistent or anything. I'm just kind of sending it. 64, 60. Let me watch Lingo. I think this is the same run I watched yesterday, but I don't remember if I watched the ending. Oh, they do drop into third. And then get it back there. It really does kind of just seem like they send it and I'm not doing anything particularly wrong. Like the inputs don't actually seem that complicated. You turn around on the ice. And then you kind of just hope that you're angled to not crash into the wall when you turn around. What the fuck? How did I bounce out like that? That was crazy. I did not expect to get the height I did off of that. I don't know, I expected it to be like... This is weird, I got way more distance and height from that than it seemed like it should have. We tried racing with Ghost, but I'm assuming it'll just be a nuisance. All it is distracting. to be honest. Very rarely am I able to race with a ghost and not be pissed off. No way. Slowing down there is so deceptive in how much you need to, how much you should. And that is a part I'm most definitely losing a lot of time on. The way I'm slowing down for in that little grass part. But I also feel like it's irrelevant to getting the AT. I feel like that's the last place on the map I need to optimize. Because the identity matters way too much. Like the one problem I have with identities and the way they're built for these kind of maps is they're always built at the very ending of the map, and they always have way too much of an impact on your run. So it makes like a perfectly fun and normal and good map to drive like insufferable, because the ending is just the most obnoxious shit you've ever played in your life. And I think Australia is like the perfect example of that, because that map is actually really fun to drive, and then the identity at the end is just one of the worst things you've ever seen in your life. That felt decent. I don't know. went back way too far on that one. Fuck. That sucks. That should have been AT, but the identity I'm just bad at. I think I stopped playing this map now, though, and play something else. I spent way too long on that. I think I pretty much spent the whole stream playing that map so far. It's been almost 2 hours somehow. Now we go back to Leafland. Let's watch AT here. It might still be the AT from yesterday, I don't remember. Or Lingo's just been farming. I think it is the same run, but I can't really tell from the start. Doing that slalom without braking or without like releasing, really hard. And then just full sending this with the perfect line is also... I kind of hate this finish, not gonna lie. This finish is kind of just not good. And it's probably a fiesta, and it's probably going to be a fiesta in the Elite Cup. That'll be a fun watch. I hope I don't miss watching this Elite Cup whenever it happens. So I imagine that ending is going to be a... yeah. Something. I have to figure out how to get past the start for probably 30 minutes before anything. Oh my god. I released at the wrong part of the sausage. I saved that way too much. Yeah. What the fuck? That's a drift? I forgot the whole map, apparently. How do you do that slalom without releasing? What the fuck? That's crazy. Now I save it all with the ending. Nope. Try it again. Nope. A little later on the break? Almost. Ah. I'm so bad at that part. Well, I'm bad at the whole map, but you know. I have to check. I guess if you have the line, it actually doesn't look like it's too difficult to do without releasing last slalom. But just a lot of the time I don't have the right line, so I have to hard release like half of it. I wonder generally, like in order, what like a really good player would say, like the difficulty in order for these 5 maps. Like I would say South Korea is probably the easiest. And this might be the hardest, if not like Germany. But Germany's not really that hard. It's hard to be fast on, but it's not hard like route-wise at all. Australia is probably the hardest then, because the identity is dog shit. Either Australia or this, I would say, is the hardest, but I wonder what like an actual real player would think of that. Like the Hungary identity isn't hard, it just sucks. But like the Australia identity, is hard and it sucks. The Hungary identity isn't really even an identity. It's just a shitty jump at the end of the map. I don't know. It feels like the least cooked of all the identities. Cooked in the sense of it being like thought out very well, not in the I hate new slang. It's so annoying. The word cooked has like 8 different definitions. I gotta like try and describe the definition that I'm using personally. Fuck this gay earth. Ow. Impossible map. I don't want to play Canada. Just being real. It's not fun. It's really not fun to play. Personally. I would rather play this somehow. How do they do the turnaround? The turnaround still doesn't make any sense to me. For the cut, specifically. They get airtime on purpose. Like, they don't smooth land. And they just steer right and then left. They steer right without accelerating, and then accelerate, brake, and steer left to turn around. I keep forgetting to do like the airtime part after the quarter pipe. Because my brain just always goes airtime bad, which generally is a good way to think, but in this specific context, it is not. I have no speed though, and I'm not getting airtime anyway from not having speed. Which is why I feel like the turnaround isn't worth it. I feel like learning the cut for AT is not worth my time, and I'm better off just learning the map normal. Fuck. One of my biggest problems is exit speed out of this. Which I suddenly have way more than I normally do. There's a random improve that I didn't mean to get. Now that I'm not like... God damn, that was a huge change in vibe for the music. It freaked me out. Now that I'm not like 3 seconds off of the AT, it feels more doable. So maybe that'll motivate me more on this. The exits from the backwards parts are my main problem. Maybe not my main problem, but a big problem for me, because I have like 0 exit speed coming out of either of them. The turn after this turnaround doesn't make any sense to me. Like, that U-turn doesn't make any sense to me. I don't really understand what they want me to do here. So I'm brake tapping and just like... I feel like it's really slow. Minus or plus 1 second. Very nice. I totally know why I'm that slow. I'm not confused at all right now. My PB did crash in that dirt part before the last quarter pipe. So there's a lot of speed and time in that I can gain. That could honestly even be, as long as I get the exit speed that I got in that PB just now in the turnaround, that could be plenty for AT. Honestly. Holy fuck, how am I so much slower, dude? I don't understand the exit speed thing there. It doesn't make any sense to me. And I can't watch any records on the leaderboard because they're all cuts. It's so annoying. What's the uncut world record? There's a joke in there that I'm brainstorming right now. And it has to do with the object in front of me. It wasn't obvious enough. My right hand is getting sore. I don't think I like have my hand on my keyboard in a weird way that makes it get really sore. I think it's just, I don't know. It doesn't seem like I have my hand in like an awkward position, but it's always my right hand in this game that gets sore. My right hand's the one that's doing all the steering, so I guess it makes sense, but I don't know. That's another like main reason why I don't stream this game usually for longer than like 2.5 hours, is because I don't want to develop horrible wrist problems in my right hand. I already have enough in my left hand. I don't need pain in both. So I'll likely stop here in a few minutes to not overwork my hand. Probably better just to stop now because I'm not getting anywhere on this map. I mean, I did PB by like a full second just now, or a few minutes ago, so I guess I did something today on this map. I'm happy with my progress on South Korea, even though I'm awful at the identity. Canada still doesn't make any sense to me, though. That map is so difficult to learn. Yeah, I think I should stop while I'm ahead, for the sake of my wrist. But yeah, we're getting there on these maps slowly but surely. It's kind of how it has to be now that they're doing these super hard black maps. I don't get why they used a picture from a map from last season in the thumbnail image up here. I don't have my cursor showing in OBS, but the top part, this is map like 13 or something from last season. Map 12 from last season is the picture for spring 2026, which doesn't make any sense. It's very weird. Because like the picture for winter 2026 is a map from this season. It's map 6. So it's very strange that they didn't use like map. They could have used map 15. Would have been a wacky, crazy little screenshot. If not that, then like, I don't know, something. Whatever. Who knows what goes on in the minds at Ubisoft Nadeo. Okay, I'll see you soon. I'll be back in the next few days. Maybe tomorrow. Who knows? See you later. Have a good one.